Hey, what's going on? Travis Patel here. Thank you for joining me in this video of the Like a Boss Facebook training. This one I'll be talking about flex targeting. Now, this used to be an option only available through third parties and special vendors on Facebook, but they just recently, a few months back, opened this up to all advertisers, and it's opened a lot of doors for us, allowed us to be able to advertise even better, be able to dial in our target audience even better. Now, flex targeting, pretty much what that means is now with your targeting and what you set as far as interests and demographics and behaviors or whatnot, you can use and or statements. And before, you could only have a statement where if someone liked cows are happy or if they liked cows are great. Now you can have it set up to where someone has to like both cows are awesome and cows are great. So that allows you to dial in the audience to not only someone who would like cows more, if the more pages they like, the more they'd probably be into that interest and be into that niche, but also you can cross up niches. As you can see in this little design here, I just want to drink wine and hug my cows. So this really is targeting two different groups of people, two different niches that we can cross up with our flex targeting, wine drinkers and cow lovers. So now when you're coming into your ads and you're creating these ads, let me walk you through how to set up this flex targeting. Now, just like normal, we're in the ad creation here, in the ad set level, setting our targeting. You have, your location, your age, your gender, all of that. We can't set up and or statements there, obviously, but in the detailed targeting section here, this is where we're able to dial in. So for this one, let's, for example, we'll do United Dairy Farmers. So, or let me go a little broader so we can get a little better. So I'll go cattle. 73 million there. So with this, at everyone in the United States 18 to 65 plus, we have about 11 million reach with the interest cattle. Now we could, as always before, just type in more cow interest, and this allows us to broaden our reach. So in this case, in those two examples there, cattle and cows, this would show the ad to anyone who likes either the interest cattle or the interest cows. Now, like I said, we want to dial it in to people who like only this cattle and they like the second interest we're going to dial in. So for the wine example, let's go ahead and dial it in even further. Now we've chosen the cattle in the initial. Now what we can do is we can choose either exclude or narrow. If we want to add that and statement and say that anyone who likes cattle and they like wine, we would choose the narrow audience. Now, if we want to exclude someone that doesn't like wine, or it's those who drink wine want to exclude them, we would choose the exclude people option here. In this case, we're just narrowing our audience, adding that and statement into who we're targeting. So narrow audience, and all that happens is another box pops up, allow us to dive in a little deeper. So in this case, we can just type in wine. So now we're down to 10 million potential reach. Now these are two gigantic interests we're crossing up here, so it's not huge difference, but if you have both estimated guesses as far as people who love cows and people who love wine, you could use these two groups of interest and really dial it in. And you don't have to go with just two levels. You can actually have 3, 4, or 3 levels of and statements, dialing it in even farther. So if we wanted to go dairy cows, raising cattle, we'll go wine mag, food wine. All right, and I'll cut out that one, our main large ones. So now we're down to less than 1,000 people when we cut out those large 100 million audiences, and that's why you want to play around with this, is really dialing into those small groups of people. So it's fun to play around with. Another option to be able to dial in, like I said, to that exact ideal buyer, and really improved on how we can target with Facebook, how we can reach those ideal people. So thanks, guys. Hopefully you understood this completely. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to hit me up. My name is Travis Patel. Have a good one.